year ago last May, I decided to buy a BMW R100 RS, which had been a dream of mine forever. And the sidecar that was attached to the bike was a Motorvation Engineering Royale. And I had been assured by the sidecar builder, Norm Putroff of Saskatchewan, a renowned and well-known sidecar builder in Canada, that the sidecar was brand new from the dealer's showroom floor and attached to the bike when I bought the bike. We had one good summer with it. We had a few minor difficulties with the bike itself, but not the sidecar. We attended the bigs here and there. We had one great summer. The next winter I decided to go over the bike and a long time. On the inaugural voyage of this year, in May of this year, 1 year after I had bought the bike, we went to see the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. At 1 o'clock coming home at night, we hit a pothole which snapped off the sidecar swing arm, losing the wheel on the sidecar, causing us to crash with my daughter in the sidecar. So this made the news because there was a big big thing in Edmonton about the condition of the streets. And the news anchorman Bob Layton, who is well renowned in this city, told me that I should go after the city for two reasons. One, it would help us get the roads fixed. Two, the city would determine whether it was the road conditions that caused the break on the sidecar or if the parts were defective on the sidecar. I also took the parts to a welder and had him inspect the parts and got in writing what he thought the break caused. I also had the parts inspected by a meteorologist who told me that the metal had been overheated, was not properly cooled down, and had crystallized, and this is why it broke. This sidecar had less than 13,000 kilometers on it, most of them highway. City of Edmonton, Corporate Services Department, Risk Management Section. Further to our previous correspondence dated June 5th, 2007 regarding your property damage claim, our investigation into this incident reveals that there is no negligence on the part of the City of Edmonton. It is due to a defective part. What else do you need? And here is an email that Motorvation sent to Claude Stanley of Sidecar Talk, to my bank, and here's what it says. He may be the first real bonafide idiot I've encountered. Can you believe he actually tried to sue the City of Edmonton, blaming his broken sidecar on their bumpy roads? You know what? I'm not blaming the City of Edmonton on the break of the sidecar. I'm blaming Motorvation for producing a lousy system, a lousy swing arm, a lousy sidecar, and improperly welding the parts. That's what I'm trying to prove. Then the owner of the company goes on to say, maybe he should bend over and stay that way. This is a very old, used, and abused sidecar. You know what? That's bullshit, because I have it in writing from Claude Stanley that this sidecar was brand spanking new, never used. We were actually going to send the replacement parts, but if they aren't up to his expectations, what would his next move be in continuing saga? Suing us, maybe? So we decide we're not sending him the parts under warranty. We're going to charge his Visa $650 US. We're going to charge $50 for shipping, and then he's going to get another bill for another $95 from UPS, because we're not going to send them the proper documents that they requested. And this is how it proceeded. I spent my entire summer sitting at home waiting for them to do something because I had no parts to fix my bike, and it just sat there. My daughter has not ridden on a motorcycle since that accident. She won't even ride on my new one. And I'm telling you, you can look at the pieces and you can look at the parts, and if you want to email me, I'll send you copies of these emails. I'll send you high resolution pictures of the parts, and you can make your own decision. This part was poorly manufactured. This sidecar is a danger, and I have filed a complaint with Canada Transport about this. Do you want your kids sitting in this sidecar going down the road at 60 or 80 miles an hour and have the bloody wheel fall off because some idiot didn't properly heat treat the part? And Motorvation doesn't give a damn, because they know I'm in Canada and I'm no threat to them, because it cost me more money to go down there and sue them for the parts than what it's worth. I've since sold the bike. I sold it with full disclosure. I told the guy exactly what happened. I showed him the photographs. I showed him all the emails from Motorvation. He bought the bike for the bike. He doesn't care about the sidecar. I was even going to keep the sidecar and roll it over with one of those things on the road that crushes road asphalt and put it up on YouTube just to show them how much I think of their product. Motorvation sidecars are dangerous. I don't care what you say. When the wheels come off at 65 miles an hour on the road, that is dangerous. Then the owner of the company, Mary Sontag, goes out and says in her email, she says, "We can always hope that another lightning bolt will take out his computer again," referring to the fact that we lost our internet for almost 2 months during the month of June. "Maybe with a little luck it would be a really large lightning bolt." It's right there in her writing. This is how they treat their customers. So I get home today to find out that Visa once again charged the $630 some odd from Motorvation Engineering on my sidecar parts, which were supposed to be covered under warranty. While we certainly sympathize with your situation, we regret that we are unable to offer any intervention on this matter, as this issue pertains to parts which were under warranty. Written right there, under warranty, okay? Under warranty. Visa regulations do not permit us any recourse on your behalf. We have contacted Motorvation on your behalf and were informed that the parts your order were never returned to them. Bull! Canada Post, right there, tracking number, everything, right there. See it? CX170306-461CA. Anyone can go on CanadaPost.ca and look it up. Parts were returned and received by Motorvation Engineering. There's the original mailing slip, right there, Motorvation. There's the other confirmation from Canada Post. Parts received by Motorvation. So don't tell me they didn't get the parts back. Motorvation not only sold me a sidecar that was no bloody good and defective, they had the audacity to charge me $650 in parts for it. So if anyone not acting on behalf of Motorvation Engineering wants any copies of the documentation, I will gladly forward them. And you know why I'm doing this? Because would you trust your kids in a sidecar that is going to lose its wheel going down the road?